Hello, hello, hello. Hi, model Lori. You're early. Oh no, we don't want that. Am I pixelated, everyone? Please let me know. I came on a minute early just to see. Let me know if I'm pixelated or not. Oh, sorry, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Am I pixelated, everyone? Well, welcome, welcome to the third week of Christmas trivia. True or false? Hi, model Lorianne. How you doing? I'll wait a couple minutes. I came on like a minute early just to see. How you guys doing today? My heart beats so fast before I come on live. Is that better? Okay. Hello. Am I pixelated? How you guys doing today? I'm trying a different time. I usually come on at 3. So I figured let me come on at 3:30 and to see if it's any better the time. You guys like my headpiece? Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Bulldogs. How you doing? Am I pixelated? So I don't want to be going on and then not, nobody can see me. Am I lagging or... Let me know, please, before I get started. How you doing today? It's good? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. I get so nervous before I come on. So how is everyone doing today? Looks good. Thank you, your most avid fan. You're good. Thank you, Bulldogs. All right, you guys ready to play? Thank you for the hearts. Ooh, I got the hearts already. You guys are the bomb. Hi, Adele. How you doing? Welcome back. I seen you the other day. Are you guys ready to play? The third week of True or False Christmas Trivia. Let's get our thinking caps on, my Trivia Titans, and let's get this party started. I'm going to ask the question twice, and you have 20 seconds to answer the question. And it's easy. It's true or false. So let's just have some fun and go with it. Okay? I'm going to shuffle the cards. I don't know what the questions are or the answers. So your guess is just as good as mine. Hopefully there's not like big giant words that we can't pronounce. How is everyone doing out there? Thank you for joining me. All right, hi, your most avid fan. Ooh, it looks like you and Bulldogs are here to play. All right, you guys ready to start? Not pixelated or anything? Okay, that's good news. I'm going to ask 50 questions. 25 cards, 50 questions. Like I said, we've got 20 seconds on the clock. I'll start the clock after the second time I ask the question. This way it gives everyone a fair amount to figure it out, or just chit-chat amongst yourselves, and let's have fun. First question. In Iceland, Santa has a scary counterpart, an old lady who kidnaps children who have been naughty. In Iceland, Santa has a scary counterpart, an old lady who kidnaps children who have been naughty. True or false? And your most avid fan says true. Hi. Sorry, the boon thing is not working the mic, so I work with what I have. But next year, which is only a few weeks away, do you believe it? Okay, and Bulldog says false, and the answer is true. The old women, Gilia, is said to boil children in her cauldron if they have failed to be good. Ooh, I wouldn't want to be there. Hi, Sepri, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you. Welcome in. The traditional Armenian Christmas Eve meal consists of fried fish, lettuce, and spinach. The traditional Armenian Christmas Eve meal consists of fried fish, lettuce, and spinach. True or false? Hi, thank you for the hearts. Hi, Akka. Hi. How you doing? Oh, she says hi, Akka. But her name is Bala Bala. Nice to have you. Hi. Welcome in. And your most avid fan says true. And Bulldog says true. Hi, Lily. How you doing? And she says hello. And the answer to that question is true. Many Armenians fast for a week prior to Christmas, so the meal they eat is definitely light so as not to stress their stomachs. Oh, wow. What do you guys eat on Christmas Eve? Hello, how you doing, Lily? Nice to see you. Thank you for joining in. Okay, you guys ready? Chocolate coins are given at Christmas to represent the gold given to the infant Jesus by the Magi. Chocolate coins are given at Christmas to represent the gold given to the infant Jesus by the Magi. True or false? Urson says poop. Okay. I eat gingerbread. All right. I love gingerbread. Bulldog says true. Your most avid fan says false. Hamburg says hi. Hi. How you doing? Nice to have you here. False. Hamburger says false. And my name is Sunny. And the answer is true. According to research conducted in 2017, 90% of Americans, mark. Oh my God, that's the other question. That's the other answer to the question. It's false. Oh my God, I got lost there. Sorry. They are actually related to the charity handed out to the poor by the original Saint Nicholas. Oh my God, I'll just give you guys the answer. They are actually related to the charity handed out to the poor by the original St. Nicholas. Oh my God, I'm sorry, just human. Wow. Okay, well then we'll put that aside. So if you guys are paying attention, you won't know that I asked you that question. And Urson says, what? Hi, Cheryl Martinez, how you doing? Welcome in, nice to see you again. How you doing, honey? I have to go bye. Bye, Lily. Thanks, Preppy. Nice for stopping in. Thank you. Okay, let's try not to do that again. In Japan, KFC allows festive customers to pre-order their chicken in advance so that they can enjoy it on Christmas Day. In Japan, KFC allows festive customers to pre-order their chicken in advance so that they can enjoy it on Christmas Day. True or false? Your most avid fan says true. Bulldog says true. Sorry about that mishap before, but I'm going to save it for the last. So if you guys are paying attention. And Cheryl Martin says true. Oh, I'm sorry, false. And we got one true, we got two trues and one false. And the answer is true. A 1974 marketing campaign for KFC Christmas was so successful that KFC sales in Japan are up to 10 times higher throughout December. Have you guys ever been to Japan? Next question. Christmas trees can help prevent scurvy. Christmas trees can help prevent scurvy. True or false? How is everyone doing out there? Thank you for joining in. Oh my God, YouTube puts this thing on. It says add a Q&A sticker. I did that yesterday and it totally wiped out my live. So I had to start all over again. Yeah, I'm not falling for that. And Cheryl Martin says false. Bulldog says false. Your most avid fan says true. And the answer is true. Pine needles are a great source of vitamin C, a lack of which causes scurvy. They can be used to make a form of tea. All right. Hold on, let me get these together. Let me put that over there. Organization. Ellie says, can I ask a quick question? Of course you can. How you doing? How you doing, Rebel Cruiser? Nice to see you. Of course you can. Just make it a nice question. All right, you guys are doing great. It's so good to have you here. The earliest Christmas cards contain visuals of snowy landscapes with religious imagery. The earliest Christmas cards contained visuals of snowy landscapes with religious imagery. True or false? I think most avid fan bought the game. Laugh out loud. No. True, your most avid fan. Bulldog says true. Anyone else? Everyone's answer is true. And the answer is false. The most common motif on early cards was of spring flowers, promising a return to warmer times in winter. I'm sorry. And I got a light too, so bear with me. You know, the eye thing when you get older. Like your headband. Thank you. Actually, I didn't want to go too much, so it goes off, or we could do the blinking, or like that, or just like that. What do you guys prefer? We go 1, 2, or 3, or off. And, okay, I answered the question, and you guys answered the question. Okay, Christmas cards have been common in the USA since 1800. Christmas cards have been common in the USA since 1800. True or false? Strange nerd. Hi, strange nerd. You like 2? You like that? Okay. Okay, but in English, oh my love. Okay, but in English. Hi, everyone coming in the room. Bulldog says true. Your most avid fan says 2, and it's getting a little hot in here. And the answer is false. The first U.S. produced Christmas cards were printed by the Prussian immigrant Louis Prang in 1875. Oh, wow. You guys send out a lot of Christmas cards? Hi, Nicole. How you doing? That's okay. She says, dang. That's all right. Thank you for your participation, and thank you, everyone, for being in here. The reason it's bad luck, you can play it and react to it. Oh, Nikki, okay. Well, make sure you like it, the one monster. Nice to have you here. Make sure you like it up. Thank you. Haven't sent one since 1992. Yeah, I used to send a lot of Christmas cards out. And I remember we used to get a lot of Christmas cards and I would decorate the house with them. Now it's like, you know, it's been a long time. Those were simpler times back then. Okay, onward. The reason it's bad luck to leave Christmas decorations up after 12 days is because the pagans believed woodland spirits lived in Christmas plants like holly, mistletoe, and the like. The reason it's bad luck to leave Christmas decorations up after 12 days is because the pagans believed woodland spirits lived in Christmas plants like holly, mistletoe, and the like. True or false? Bulldog says true. Okay, the monster. You can. Okay. If you're going to play, play. Or I'm going to boot you off. 5, 4, 3. Where is my moderator? Boot him off. And the answer is true. It was believed that these spirits made a truce with pagans, with humans, not to cause mischief over the Yuletide period. But if they were kept indoors too long, they would become trapped for the whole year. Thank you, your most avid fan. You timed him out for 600 seconds. Thank you. Hi, dog boy. How you doing? Yeah, I mean, I don't mind you coming in my room, but just don't keep going on and on and on with things in a different language. I'm sorry, but that's, we're playing a game. We're here for fun, and I just don't feel like it today. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. Okay, nice to have you guys here. Thank you for timing him out. We didn't block him, but he timed out. Happy birthday. Is it your birthday? Happy birthday to you, dog boy. It says happy birthday, all. Okay, next question. In Wales, tradition holds that on Christmas Day, you should visit your neighbors while carrying a hobby horse. In Wales, tradition holds that on Christmas Day, you should visit your neighbors while carrying a hobby horse. True or false? Oh, it's your birthday. Say hello. Happy birthday to Dog Boy. How you doing? You're welcome. And your most avid fan says happy birthday to you. I hope you're of age. 18 or older. I mean, you could be 16, 17. We don't really go on too much around here. And the answer is false. Yep, Bulldog's got it. The live is very good. Thank you, Dog Boy. I guess false. Stranger Nurse says false. And your most avid says probably true. Welsh kind of different. And the answer is false. This custom, Mary Lude the Greymoor, actually takes place on New Year's Day. The horse's head is often made from a real horse skull. Oh, wow. The horse's head is often made from a real horse skull. Oh, wow. Imagine going to your neighbors with a horse skull. Oh, my goodness. Hey, that's funny. I mean, tradition is tradition. All you folks out there don't, but wish I'd give my neighbors something. The word Yule, Y-U-L-E, shares the same origins as the word jolly. The word Yule, Y-U-L-E, shares the same origins as the word jolly. True or false? Hi, Mike. How you doing? He says a horse skull full of goodies. A horse skull full of goodies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like candy and cookies and stuff. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, how you doing, Mike? Thank you for being here. Bulldog says true. Your most avid fan says false. That costume is great. Thank you, Dog Boy. Thank you so much. I try to get all festive and everything. Hi, Mish. How you doing? And the answer is true. The answer, Bulldog says true. The answer is true. Both are derived from the Norse word jal, which was the word for the midwinter season. He says, all right. Mike says, all right. How you doing, Mish? Nice to have you here. My name is mentioned repeatedly in the book. What book is that, dog boy? All right, next question. King Richard II of England reportedly served 100 turkeys daily during the Christmas feasts of the late 14th century. King Richard II of England reportedly served 100 turkeys daily during the Christmas feast of the late 14th century. True or false? I feel like I'm up in your face here. Hi. Hi, Sarah Taylor. How you doing? Nice to have you here. True or false, guys? And they are looking for a soul in the U.S. running through our intestines. We only have liquids. Sour pigeon broth. We are not inside. We are not outside. Well, where are you viewing from? I don't, what's your name? Mate? Can I just call you Mate? Nice to have you here. Where are you viewing from? And Bulldog says false. And Dog Boy says, I guess false. False, no turkeys there. Your most avid fan says. And Sonny, I have one. Christmas pickle is a thing in Germany. True or false? Well, we'll get to that later. After the game's over, we can answer that. But thank you for that question. Heck yeah, just stick on to the end. Oh my God, stick around till the end. And the answer of that question was false. Turkeys had not arrived in Europe, though his chefs did serve 20 oven and 300 oxen, 28 oxen and 300 sheep each day. Wow. Oh my goodness. I never had sheep. Have you guys? Well, it's like lamb. I've had lamb. Yeah, that would be the same, right? And oxen, like oxtails or something? Oh, wow. Okay, sorry. No, you don't have to be sorry. You could ask that question if you're still here at the end. Hold on. And Dog Boy says T for true. And it was false. But thank you, everyone, for participating. You guys are the greatest. All right. Let's take a breather here. Until 1946, fake snow in the movies was mostly made from cornflakes, which were painted white. Until 1946, fake snow in the movies was mostly made from cornflakes, which were painted white. True or false? It happened to be Sunday. The carousel was spinning, using your lib's corpse on the couch. Meat to meat. Where are you from? Mate? And Cheryl Martinez says true. Stranger says false. Your most of it says false. Asbestos. Model Lorianne says hi. Hi. Say hi to Lorianne. And Bulldog says false. And the answer is true. The answer is true. This was the case until the release of its A Wonderful Life. The effects supervisor of that movie, Russell Sherman, created a mix of fomite, soap, sugar, and water, which made modern fake snow possible. Oh, wow. Mandalorian says, hey, everyone, hi, Jimmy. He's from England. Nice to have you here. Thank you. And Mate says, I'm from Poland. Oh, my God. And Lori says, oh, my God, cute headband. Thank you. Thank you. And everyone, your most avid fan says, hi, model. And Stranger says, hi. You guys are the best. Thank you. Okay, I don't want to read the question again. I mean, the same question like I did last time. Or give you the answer before I read the question. Okay, in Denmark, the discovery of an unchopped almond in your dessert can bring good luck. In Denmark, the discovery of an unchopped almond in your dessert can bring good luck. True or false? Oh my God, this headband is giving me a real bad headache. But I'll do anything. I'll do anything for you guys. And Model Ann says, Cheryl says false. And Stranger says hello. Hi. Bulldog says false. And the answer is true. Answer is true. Danish families hide a whole almond inside the traditional rice with almonds rice pudding, and whoever discovers it in their portion receives a gift. Oh, wow, that is so cool. I love how different traditions, I love to learn about all the different traditions around the world. That is so cool. Oh, snap. That's okay, Model Lorianne. I took your advice. I did the true or false. And Cheryl Martinez says, I meant true. Dang, autocorrect. Laugh out loud. That's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's just a game. And Young Shadow says, I love older chicks. All right. All right. And Model Lorian says, cool. Bulldog says, hi, Lori. Model says, I love it. Every door handle, branch, or hook. Mate says, every door handle, branch, or hook is like hanger for skin eyes, like cold suns. Lungs filled with flies. We don't speak to each other. All our kids play with the... What? Is that a game? They play with the razor. Well, that's not nice. You don't let them play with a razor. Young Shadow says, how old are you? That's a secret. No one needs to know. Age is just a number. It's okay. You'll be my age one day. And Model Lorianne says, hi, TMI. Yes, thank you, Lori. TMI. Thank you. No one needs to know. Anyway, onward. The first Christmas crackers were marketed, and your most avid fan says, Marcus, question marks. That's okay. The first Christmas crackers were marketed in 1861 as I almost said bongs. Bangs of expectations. Thank you, everyone, for the hearts. The first Christmas crackers were marketed in 1861 almost, as bangs of expectation. True or false? Like 23? No. But thank you. True. Cheryl Martinez says true. Model Lorianne says true. Oh, you're so sweet, Market. Some Young Shadow. And Bulldog says true. And Young Shadow said, you just said age is just a number. Laughing. That's it, age is just a number. But nobody needs to know. That's not the game. Some things are better left unsaid. That's true. Oh, and the answer is true. And they were created by a London sweet shop owner called Tom Smith in 1847. By 1900, 13 million a year were being sold. Wow, that is so cool. And I'm in love with you. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. Make sure you like up the stream. Thank you. Okay, so what's your Snapchat? I don't have Snapchat. I don't do any of that. A number nobody needs to know. That's right, Cheryl. Nobody needs to know. Laugh my ass off. Okay, you having fun? That's all good. It is fun. We're just having fun here and learning something and getting to know everyone and learning different countries of their traditions around Christmas time. Okay, gotta drive. See you soon, beautiful. Okay, well, you be careful out there, Model Lorianne. Thank you for stopping in, honey. We'll see you soon. Instagram, no, I don't do Instagram either. Hi, Steak Fan Top. He says hi. I live in Massachusetts. Okay, let's play. Advent always begins on the 1st of December. Advent always begins on the 1st of December. True. Wait, hold on. I got to reset. Okay, we got to take a break for a second. Okay. So let me do this. Okay, I'll read the question again. Advent always begins on the 1st of December. And I effed up. True or false? What state you in? I'm in North Carolina. Cheryl Martin says true. Bulldog says true. Steak Fan Top did the skull emoji. And Steak Fan Top says true. All right, got sidetracked there for a second. Haha, but I'm on my game. All right. And the answer is false. The answer is false on that, guys. At least in the sense of its religious observance, Advent begins on the Sunday closest to St. Andrew's Day. In 2020, that would be November 29th. All right, good to know. Good to know. Let's take a break. Cheers. Can I take you on a date? No. How are you going to do that? You're all the way in Massachusetts. Really young shadow you want. Oh. All right, guys, let's get serious and play the game. Why not? I'll pay for it and I drive. Oh my God. You'll be the designated driver? Shoot, I party hard. I have a CDL. All right, you're a trucker. That's great. I used to date a trucker a long time ago. All right, let's go on. Onward. In Japan, a white and pink sponge cake forms a popular Christmas dessert. In Japan, a white and pink sponge cake forms a popular Christmas dessert. Thank you for the hearts, everyone. Young Shadow says hi in the celebration. And your Most Ever fan said, Young Shadow, you sound like young Sheldon. That's your hearts. Oh, thank you. And Bulldog says true. Thank you, Bulldogs. That's my hearts. Well, thank you for your hearts. Uh-oh, he's back. The monster. And your Most Avid fan says true. And the answer is true. The strawberry flavored cake, which is covered in whipped cream. Oh my God, that sounds so good. May be popular because the color red is said to ward off spirits, while the combination of red and white recalls Japan's national flag. All right. Thank you for the hearts. They're mad that you and I are getting married soon. No, I'm not married, not me. Hare Krishna. Hi, John Fox. How you doing? How you doing? All right, everybody. Are we playing or are we just, well, it's okay to chat. Just take a break for a second. Get a sip of your cold drink or whatever you're drinking. This is club soda. And a nice marine glass. Isn't that pretty? Yes, club soda. All right, explodes. Okay. In Japan, oh, we just read that. A version of the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was released by Radiohead to mark Christmas 2001. A version of the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was released by Radiohead to mark Christmas 2001. True or false? Bulldog says true. Steak Fan Top says false. Do your earrings light up? They do. They do. I'm pretty sure. My girlfriend gave these to me and she said one works and the other doesn't. There we go. All right. Yeah, she said one word. That's cool. All right. And the answer is, Bulldog says true, Steak Fan Top says false, and the answer is false. You got that right, Steak Top. Radiohead has never recorded the song as far as we know, but versions have become have been released by the Jackson 5, Destiny's Child, and Alvin and the Chipmunks. Oh my God, Alvin and the Chipmunks. They were so cute. And Young Shadow says, okay, okay. Wow, you are so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much, Young Shadow. And Steak Fan says 67. That wasn't part of the answer. All right. A Christmas Carol took Charles Dickens 6 years to write, with the author refusing to release the novel until it had been perfected. A Christmas Carol took Charles Dickens 6 years to write, with the author refusing to release the novel until it had been perfected. True or false? Bulldog says true. Steak Top Fan does an emoji. It's easy, just true or false. You're back. Hey, you're back, Preppy. Thank you for coming back. And your most avid fan says true. Steak Top says true. And the answer is false. I love teasing you guys. False. In fact, Dickens wrote the book in just 6 weeks in 1843, reportedly roaming London streets at night looking for inspiration. Oh, wow. And Preppy says true. Ding. It's okay. Onward. The song Jingle Bells was actually written for Thanksgiving rather than Christmas. Bye, Steak Fan. Oh, I already said bye. I'm sorry. The song Jingle Bells was actually written for Thanksgiving rather than Christmas. True or false? And Saha, hi, they said good evening, love. Good evening to you. Welcome in. Good evening. Bulldog says true. You're so pretty. Thank you. And Preppy says false. Steak Fan says true. And the answer is, you guys do your homework. It is true. Originally named the one-horse open sleigh, James Lord Pierpont. Let me see. My eyes. Pierpont composed the song in 1850 for his Thanksgiving Sunday school class. The Jingle Bell reference was part of New England's sleigh races popular in the 1800s. Oh, wow. That's good to know. I'm from India. I'm in North Carolina, USA. Nice to have you here from India. See you all. Bye. Bye, stranger nerd. Nice to have you here. Thanks for coming by. See you again. Have a Merry Christmas. All right. Christmas trees were banned. Christmas trees were banned in the White House until President Taft insisted one be erected there in 1942. Christmas trees were banned in the White House until President Taft insisted one be erected there in 1942? In 1912. Sorry about that. And so thanks you. You too. Thank you, honey. I love you. I love you too. Steak Fan says false. Preppy says false. Bulldog says true. True, false. We got two falses and a true. And the answer is false. There was no such band. Indeed, the first ever U.S. president president to place a Christmas tree in the White House was Franklin Pierce, who held office from 1853 until 1857. All right, guys, I have rules. Rule number 1, no susness. What's no susness? Yay! Second rule, no date. Okay. Next question. A sugar plum, as in the dance of the sugar plum fairy, is a plum-flavored boiled sweet. A sugar plum, as in the dance of the sugar plum fairy, is a plum-flavored boiled sweet. True or false? You don't need to know what susness means. Okay, well then why would you ask it if we don't need to know? I actually know what it means, but that's okay. Bye! And Steak Fan says true. Preppy says I don't know. And the answer is false. The plum part of its name actually refers to the shape of the sweet, which is created by coating a seed or nut in several layers of dried sugar. Wow, you talk about a rush, sugar high. Ooh-wee. Have you guys ever had a sugar plum? I leave. Okay, well, you take care of yourself, Steak Top. Nice to have you here. Thank you. Have a good day or night. All right, we'll save that one for later. And take a break for a second. All right. All right, my eyes. The eyes. The lips are getting really dry. I guess talking all this time. Shoot, I've been talking for 42 minutes and we're not even halfway done. All right. A Yahoo poll in 2013 named the Muppet, this is what it says, named the Muppet Christmas Carol as the internet's favorite Christmas film. A Yahoo poll in 2013, what were you guys doing in 2013? Named the Muppet Christmas Carol, that's what it says, they put A before the, no such thing. Muppet Christmas Carol as the internet's favorite Christmas film. True or false? Susness is a feeling of doubt or suspicion. And Bulldog says false. Where'd your most avid fan go? Anyone else? And the answer is false. Home Alone won the poll with its A Wonderful Life, Miracle on 34th Street, 1947, and Elf, all placing higher than Jim Henson's beloved puppets. I don't think I've ever seen the Muppet Christmas Carol. But I've seen It's a Wonderful Life, Miracle on 34th Street. That's a really good, oh, I love it. And Elf. I don't think I've ever seen Elf. Fan in. Okay, you're in. The word Xmas was created by atheists who wanted a way to celebrate Christmas without referencing any particular religion. The word Xmas was created by atheists who wanted a way to celebrate Christmas without referencing any particular religion. True or false? Bulldog says true. And your most avid fan says true. I can't wait to get my boom set up and all that so I don't have to hear the crickets in the background. And the answer is false. False. The letter X has been used to abbreviate Christ's Greek name for centuries. In the Greek alphabet, the word starts with the letter CHI, which is represented by an X. I always wondered why they put Xmas. Okay, now we know. The date of Christmas was set by the church because it was believed to be unique among feast days. The date of Christmas was set by the church because it was believed to be unique among feast days. True or false? It's bells. And your most avid fan says true. Bulldog says true. Hi Detroit. How you doing? Hi Mike. How you doing? I'm good. How you been? Nice to see you. I seen you yesterday. And the answer is false. Many deities throughout history, including Greek Helios, the Roman Helios, and the Persian Mithras, I think I'm pronouncing that right, has been celebrated on December 25th. Hi, Josh. He says hello. Hi, everyone. He says hi. Hi, Mike. I'm good. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for joining in. Did I give you guys the answer? Yes, it was false. Okay. Onward. The Bible never specifies how many wise men followed the Star of Bethlehem. The Bible never specifies how many wise men followed the Star of Bethlehem. True or false? Oh my God, this thing is giving me a headache. Do you guys want me to keep blinking? Oh God, I forgot I got these big giant earrings on. And your most avid fan says true. And Josh says hi again. Hi, Ikra. He says hello. And Josh says true. Bulldog says true. Your most avid fan says true. And it is true. Everyone got it right. Although the infant Jesus was said to have received these gifts from the Magi, it is only later depictions, which attributed them to a group of 3 travelers. Okay, everyone got that right? All right, guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. The world's largest ever Santa is 21 meters tall, made of 8 tons of aluminum and iron, and was raised in Brazil as part of the Christmas festival. The world's largest ever Santa is 21 meters tall, made of 8 tons of aluminum and iron, and was raised in Brazil as part of the Christmas festival. True or false? And Josh says true. Bulldog says true. Then she says, he or she says false. Your most avid fan says true. Josh says true. Okay, and the answer is false. The Santa was actually located in Portugal and raised in December 2016 to attract tourists to the area. Are you guys having fun? This is fun. The largest ever gathering of Santa's elves took place in Bangkok, Thailand. The largest ever gathering of Santa's elves took place in Bangkok, Thailand. True or false? Now, I got some answers here, and I don't know which one, if that was from the last question. Okay, no cheating, guys. What happened in Portugal? Josh says false. And the answer is true. Oh boy, sure. And the answer is true. The meet was held by Siam Paragon Development Company Limited on the 25th of November 2014 and saw 1,762 elves meet up. Oh my God! That would be so cute. Oh, ma'am, I have a serious question. Okay, retract that. Well, be gone, be gone. Hi, Sharon. It's not nice. That's okay. I love soda. Okay, sorry. Yeah, we won't put up with that. Okay, just play the game, like the stream. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, we won't do that, Sharon. That's not nice. Not here. We just participate. Are you Jamie Lee Curtis? No, I'm not Jamie Lee Curtis. Heck no, she's old. Okay, I will, ma'am. Oh, okay. That's good. All right, onward. Oh, that one's boop boop. She can't come in because I got the light there, and the tradition when kissing under mistletoe states that one should remove a leaf each time a kiss occurs. The tradition when kissing under the mistletoe states that one should remove a leaf every time a kiss occurs. True or false? Do you guys kiss under the mistletoe? And Bulldog says true. Anyone else? And 2, 1, and Josh says Mo. And the answer is false. In fact, the tradition states that a berry should be removed after each kiss. Take care, though, they are toxic. Mistletoes are toxic. The red berries on the trees, I wonder what would happen. I mean, if you just ate one or something, it says it's toxic, but I wonder how many that you would have to eat to, something to happen. What if you get like a stomach ache or something? I don't know, but I'm not going to try it. Message retracted. Okay, that must not have been a good message. No, I like you. Thank you, Shasha. Saha. I like you too. Thank you. The largest ever snowball fight is in recorded history took place in Saskatoon, Canada in 2016. Hi, Darcy. Darcy, how you doing? Nice to see you again. The largest ever snowball fight in recorded history took place in Saskatoon, Canada in 2016. Bulldog says true. And no, I'm not. And Josh says false. And Darcy, I don't know. I can't read it. It's really small. Darcy, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see you again. And the answer is true. Hi, the Mechanic's Dream. How you doing? Welcome. Taking place on January 31st, 2016, the Guinness verified snowball fight officially involved 7,000 681 participants. Oh my God. That would have been so cool. I love snowball fights. I love it. It's been a while. Oh, that would have been so cool to watch. Heck yeah. I've never been to Canada though. Great. You? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Thanks. You were so nice. Oh, thank you, Darcy. You are too, honey. The characters in the Disney movie Frozen are named for a single Danish author who lived in the 1800s. The characters in the Disney movie Frozen are named for a single Danish author who lived in the 1800s. Oh, I forgot to put the timer on. And your most avid fan. You are very beautiful, my love. Thank you so much. You're so nice. Thank you. I appreciate you. And your most avid fan says, Darcy, hey, in Europe. And Bulldog says false. And your most avid fan says true. And Just says true. And the answer is true. True. Price Hans, outdoorsman Kristoff, Princess Anna, and the reindeer Sven all took their names from Hans Christian Andersen, who penned The Snow Queen, the story the film is loosely based on. I've never seen that movie. Is that like a kid's movie or something? All right, onward. Hi, I'm Darcy's friend. Hi, Darcy's friend. How you doing? Thanks for the hearts. According to the traditional naming, two of Santa's reindeer are named Thunder and Lightning. According to traditional naming, two of Santa's reindeer are named Thunder and Lightning. True or false? Ooh, those lights are bright. My eyes. Hi, I'm Darcy's, and your most avid fan says true. Bulldog says false. 2 seconds, and the answer is true. The names Donner and Blitzen are the German words for thunder and lightning, respectfully. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. And Donner and Blitzen and la la la. Well, we don't want to sing. All right. You guys are doing great. It's so good to have you here. Thank you for the participation and the likes and the hearts. Heck yeah, we're getting into that Christmas spirit. Hi, Sadie. She says, Jesus loves you. Yes, ma'am. Jesus loves us all. And we love you too. The fourth day of Christmas is used to honor the victims of King Herod's massacre. The fourth day of Christmas is used to honor the victims of King Herod's massacre. True or false? I feel like I'm in your face. Sorry. Uh-oh. I stopped it by accident. Okay, we'll just give you another second. I'm sorry. And Bulldog says false. Your most avid fan says true. Josh says false. And the answer is true. December 28th is the feast. I don't want to talk with my mouth full. December 28th is the feast of the Holy Innocents, and the children whose deaths Herod ordered in search of Jesus are considered the first Christmas martyrs. Oh. All right, this is a really good one. You guys remember Snoop Dogg? And why in the... Hold on, I gotta... let this run out. don't know why you did that. Hello, Turkey. Hello. Oh, Turkey. Hi, Markham. How you doing? Hold on a second. This is not behaving. I want to reset it. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to do... I hate when I got to do this crap. Once I get my boom and all that taken care of with my box, I don't have to worry about this crap. But we do with what we have, and that's it. Okay. Hi, Robbie. How you doing? Okay. Next question. Snoop Dogg once released the Christmas single, Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto. Snoop Dogg once released the Christmas single, Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto. True or false? Hope you have an amazing Christmas and a Happy New Year. You too, Natasha. Thank you so much. You too, honey. Thank you. And Bulldog says false. Robbie says true. Josh says true. And the answer is true. Hi, Jessie Castillo. She says, hi, beautiful. Hi, how you doing? And the answer is true. The song was released in 1996. Do you guys know where you were in 1996? I do. To promote the Gangsta Top Christmas compilation, Christmas on Death Row, released by Interscope and Death Row Records. Suck it, losers. You chose false. That's okay. They're not suckers. It's just a game, honey. It's just a game. The sucker. Isn't that nice? You were 14 in 1996. And your most avid fan says prison. Why is a prison? What? It's not even... I'm confused. You were 14 in 1996. Okay, at least you were around in 19... We don't know how old I was in 1996. 1996 was a great year, though. The 12 Days of Christmas begins on December... Wait, hold on. I play to win. Well, we're not gambling. It's okay. You play to win. Well, I think everyone does, but it's just fun. It's just something to do to take your mind off, things that are troubling you today, and just to chat, get to know everyone. It's not really, but I kind of like your attitude, suckers. I like that. It's kind of funny. I play to win, laugh out loud, 1996. Okay. Anyway, onward. The 12 days. Oh, okay. The 12 Days of Christmas begins. That's what it says begins. It should say begins on December 26th. The 12 Days of Christmas begins on December 26th. True or false? I play to win. You look like my Aunt Mary. Aw, I bet you she's really nice and cool. Thank you. I'm not like these suckers. Hi, Eddie. How you doing? Ed, yeah. Ed, you don't mind if I call you Eddie. How you doing, honey? Nice to have you. Welcome in. False, Gene. False, 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 false. And the answer is false. You guys got it right. The 12 Days of Christmas includes Christmas Day. You guys all got it right. Good going. 100 AD, that's when I was born. You were born in 1996? And Ed K says, okay. Well, that's good to hear, honey. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining. Next question. In 1989, New Kids on the Block released a Christmas album called Merry Merry Christmas that became the biggest seller to date. In 1989, New Kids on the Block released a Christmas album called Merry Merry Christmas that became their biggest seller to date. True or false? Robbie says, I always get it right. Thumbs up. Bulldog says true. Jesse says false. Josh says true. You guys got a lot of true here. One false. Robbie says false. You guys know where you were in 1989? I do. And the answer is false. Although the album was released and featured the single Funky Funky Christmas, it only went double platinum, selling significantly less than the predecessor by the eighth time platinum, Hanging Tough. I never really listened to New Kids on the Block. I don't even remember their song. And the answer was false. Yay, I'm the best, Robbie says. Yay, you are. All right, good going, Robbie. And everyone else that got it right, too. Megan Pierce says, you weren't born in 1989? That's okay. I was around in 1989. Christmas pudding, traditionally eaten in the UK, used to contain bones. Christmas pudding, traditionally eaten in the UK, used to contain bones. True or false? I got really parched. True or false, guys? Just throw it out there. Your Most Avid Fan says false. Bulldog says true. And the answer is true. It did, though they weren't part of the recipe. Good luck charms such as coins, rings, thimbles, and wishbones used to be stirred into the pudding to bring fortune to whoever found them. Wow. I'm getting a little parched. Black Friday. Sorry, excuse me. Okay. Black Friday, the start of the Christmas. Whose hand was that touching the chair of your daughter? Probably hiding. Dr. Depp, what? Black Friday, the start of the Christmas shopping season, is so called because of the black sale tags that used to be used on retail goods in store. Let's read that again. I don't think that made any sense. I don't know. I'm reading what the card says. Black Friday, the start of the Christmas shopping season, is so called because of the black sale tags that used to be used on retail goods in store. True or false? Oh my God, that's kind of confusing. And message deleted. Oh, message deleted. View. Okay, I'm not going to review the deleted message. False. Bulldog says false. Josh Brooks says false. Bulldog says false. Josh says true. False. You're Most Avid Fan. And the answer is false. It originated with the Philadelphia police force and refers to the increase in smog and soot caused by additional shoppers heading out to buy items. It's just so weird. I really didn't even understand all that. Anyway, so I'm back. Darcy says she's back. Hello, Darcy. Hello, Sunny Stevo. Hi, Stevo. How you doing? How you been? Now your most avid fan says false. It was false, your most avid fan. I know, he says sometimes he's lagging a little bit. But that's okay. Let's just take a second to just hang out. Oh, it's only Darce. Okay. I'm sorry. It's only Darce. All right. Thank you for that. Fine. And you? I am good. I am good. Thank you for asking, Steve-O. Thank you for coming in. It's okay. Okay, thank you, Darce. I'll remember that. You only have to tell me once. Thank you for the hearts. All right, you guys ready to rock and roll? The tallest ever Christmas tree erected in Seattle's Northgate Shopping Center was as big as 14 buses stacked end to end. The tallest ever Christmas tree erected in Seattle's Northgate Shopping Center was as big as 14 buses stacked end to end. True or false? I love the emojis. Thank you. True or false? Have you guys ever been to Seattle? I want to go to Seattle so bad. Darcy says false. Never been there. I want to go one day to the Northwest. I want to go to Oregon and Seattle, Washington. Oh yeah, that would be so nice. Darcy says false. Josh says true. Steve-O says true, and the answer is false. That's false. The Douglas fir was 221 feet high, just taller than 6 average buses would be if arranged on top of one another. Still an impressive sight. Heck yeah. Oh my God, imagine that. That would be an impressive sight. I mean, T, that's okay. Hi, Bulldog. Bulldog says hello to everyone. Hello, Bulldogs. L. Frank Baum, B-A-U-M, Baum, however you pronounce it, the writer of the Oz series of books, including The Wizard of Oz, once wrote a story following the life of Santa Claus in which he is kidnapped by demons. L. Frank Baum, the writer of the Oz series of books, including The Wizard of Oz, once wrote a story following the life of Santa Claus in which he is kidnapped by demons. True or false? Oh, everyone is getting Bulldog answer was blocked. Why was answer blocked? When? Is this a reindeer look? It's just a Christmas look. BB, true. Darsh, you want to change the answer? Steve-O says that. Bulldog says false. Steve-O says true. And what answer was blocked? Was it yours? And no blocking on here. And the answer is very festive. Thank you, the call, BD. Thank you. Yes. And Bulldog, yeah, really? Okay, well, we won't have that happen again. True. The story, A Kidnapped Santa Claus, was a follow-up to Baum's 1902 novel, The Life and Adventure of Santa Claus. I'm sorry, I know my accent. It's B-A-U-M. I say Baum. And Fahad says, don't fart, please. Okay, we won't. But it's smelt it, dealt it. Okay, onward. You guys are great. Thank you so much for participating. And this is really fun. And I'm sorry about that. I don't know why that was like that, Bulldogs. How did Bulldogs answer get blocked? I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't do it. I don't touch my phone once I'm on live or something because I'll screw it up if I touch something. Like I did with the beach sunrise the other day. Or last week or whatever. It turned out to be a silent sunrise. I touched something with my and that was it. So I don't touch my phone once it's on. So no blocking. You're welcome. Oh, he says you're welcome. I see, Bulldog. Hi, what makes you so energetic? I don't know. That's just the way I am. Moderator did it. I know you did it. You're most avid fan. Maybe somebody in the chat, but we don't do that. We don't block anybody's answers, guys. Don't put it upon yourself to do that, please. Thank you. Yeah, we don't do that. Happiness. That's right. They call me Meaty. YouTube blocked. Why did YouTube block it? I'm sorry. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen again. We'll see. All right. Oh, okay. The first ever candy cane had green and white stripes rather than the traditional red and white ones. The first ever candy canes had green and white stripes rather than the traditional red and white ones. True or false? Maybe repetitive, true or false. I don't think so. It's me, Eddie. Hi, Eddie. Okay, how you doing, Eddie? Okay, well, thank you for letting me know that. How you doing, honey? Nice to see you again. We missed you in last week's live. And he says, I don't know. Are you a special child? No, are you? What is the one lesson you learned and regret in life? There's a few, but that's not in the questions. And the answer is false. In fact, the first candy cane had no stripes. While they have been traditional in Europe since 1670, wow, the stripes were not commonly added until the 1900s. Oh, wow. Do you guys like candy canes? Wow, that's good to know. I am Chinese. Can you talk Chinese? No, I can't talk Chinese, honey. I'm sorry. Nice to have you here, though. You need what? Haha. You need... Okay. Onward. Mistletoe might look beautiful, but its name actually means poop twig. Mistletoe might look beautiful, but its name actually means poop twig. True or false? I very want to go to your country. Well, come on. Heck yeah. In the U.S., 300-year-old candy. I know, right? You have good color eyes. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Bulldog says true. And the answer is true. The plant's name comes originally from the Old English Anglo-Saxon, let's start that over. The plant's name comes originally from the Anglo-Saxon Old English words mistle means dung and tan meaning twig, as the parasitic plant spreads between trees through bird droppings. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is Sweet Headband. Thank you, Thurman Merman. Oh, I love it. That's great, Thurman Merman. That's so funny. Hi, Nan. How you doing? And you had said false. I'm sorry if I had missed your answer, Eddie. It was true. Hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? I'm good. How you? How do you pronounce your name? Lee? I'll just call you Lee. Love from India. Love from US. Thank you for joining. Nice to have you here. Thank you. Christmas trees were not common in the English-speaking world until the late 1800s. It's pronounced Jeet. Okay, Jeet. How you doing? Thank you for that. Hi. Christmas trees were not common in the English-speaking world until the late 1800s. Thank you for that. And Bulldog says true. Fry from Lee, you look damn hot. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ooh, you got me all choked up there. Ooh. Thank you. You have balls on your head. Yes, I do have balls on my head. Aren't they cute? They're all different colors. I love it. And they're twinkling. And how you doing, Survivor? And the answer is true. Okay. When the Christmas tree owned by Queen Victoria and her German husband, Prince Albert, appeared on the front cover of the Illustrated London News in 1848, it was quickly imitated throughout the British Empire, and this German tradition became truly global. No, I don't want any on my chin. Thank you. Hey, like the live, Survivor. By the way, what's your hobbies? Wait, no, we don't have time for all that. That might be in another live. We're playing a game. What's your Instagram? I don't have an Instagram. Okay, onward. Now, Christmas trees were not erected oh my goodness. Christmas trees were not erected annually in the Vatican until 1982. Where were you guys in 1982? Christmas trees were not erected annually in the Vatican until 1982. True or false? Survivor was timed out. Okay. True. Bulldog says true. Thank you for timing him out. Why? He was getting a little much there. You don't have to time everybody out, but that's okay. And the answer is true. Due to the pagan origins of the Christmas tree, they were not part of the Vatican celebrations until Pope John Paul II introduced the tradition of raising one in St. Peter's Square. Hi, Darce. Vive. What does that mean, honey? Okay, we got 3 cards left. Oh, and I got another one. Okay, we'll save the best for last. All sexual comments will be timed out. That's right, thank you. Yes, they will. Even though he's talking about the balls here, then yeah, I can see that. Yeah, thank you. Let's take a time out for a second. So that's a total of 4 cards. Yes, that's a total of 4 cards. You got that right. Yes, chill. Chill boy. Chill, oh, I'm sorry. Chill bot. I thought the T was an I. It must be the lights and not the drink. Give me a wink. There you go. How you doing, Chillbot? Nice to see you. I'll give you a wink and that and like that. It means you are pretty. Oh, thank you, Darce. Thank you so much, honey. You're so sweet. Turkeys, I'm doing great till I hopped on your live. Okay, well, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Are you doing wonderful now that you hopped on my live? It's either you're doing worse or better. I don't know. Which one is it? These lights make your eye pop. They do. Oh, thank you. Well, I do have really blue eyes, so I think sometimes it's like, oh my God, a little much. Staring into the abyss. Of course I'm doing it. Oh, okay, thank you. At first I was like, wait a minute. Was that good or bad? You were like, I was doing great until I came in here. Well, thank you so much, Chill Bob. Aw, that was very nice. Turkeys have been a common, of course I'm doing better. Oh, okay, I read that already. Thank you. Turkeys have been a common Christmas meal in Europe since the 12th century. Turkeys have been a common Christmas meal in Europe since the 12th century. True or false? Where are you viewing from, Chillbot? If he's still on here. What is this channel? Beautiful Women Reading World News. It is. We're doing trivia now. And I do sunrise videos, beach videos, beach lives. I do a lot of lives outdoors. I walk and talk. And the answer is false. What is this channel, beautiful? Thank you, honey. LA, you're from LA. All right, cool. Yes, I've been to LA once a very long time ago. Didn't stay very long. It was really, really busy. And your most avid fan says false, and the answer is false. There were no turkeys in Europe until they were brought back from America in the 16th century. And even then, they were too expensive for most families to afford, with goose being a far more common choice. Oh, wow. A goose, wow. Any racial bigots need not play. Why? What happened? Did I miss something? All right, well, let me see the message before you go and get them out of here. But, okay, thank you. Yeah, no racial stuff. We don't do that. No. That won't be tolerated. Thank you. Please behave yourselves. I mean, a little dry humor, just a little humor. We're all adults, and stuff playing around, but nothing like that. No, that won't be tolerated. Thank you. Be respectful, please. Your most avid fan might smell. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Probably smells good. Where are you viewing from? Zatabs. Hey, like up the stream, Zatabs. All right, we're almost to the end, guys. In Charles Dickens' famous story, A Christmas Carol, the miserly businessman Ebenezer Scrooge was visited by exactly 3 ghosts the night before Christmas. In Charles Dickens' famous story, A Christmas Carol, the miserly businessman Ebenezer Scrooge was visited by 3 ghosts the night before Christmas. True or false? And Bulldog says true. Thank you so much, Bulldogs, for hanging in. You're a great participant. Thank you so much. And show the Christmas outfit. And this is the Christmas outfit. No pretty? Uh-oh, the timer's going to go off. See? Can you see? I'm kind of short, so you can't really see it. Hold on. So that's the Christmas outfit. Yeah, I'm a little short, so you can't really... Look at me. It's like, oh my God, that's too funny. I should sit all the way here, but I can't see that far. Oh my God. Woohoo. Yeah, woohoo. Pretty. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, let's see what the answer was. Thank you for the hearts. Next time I'll wear my high heels. Maybe before we leave, I'll you do that. Okay, hold on. I don't want to get backtracked. And the answer is false. Bulldog said true. We almost had a fan. True. Most. Woohoo. Wow. Thank you. And pretty. Thank you. And the answer is false. Scrooge was in fact visited by 4 ghosts. The spirit of Christmas past, of Christmas present, of Christmas future, and that of his former business partner, Jacob Marley. Is that an R? Yeah. Even with the light, you can see. Okay. God, I'm getting a headache from this darn thing. Shoot, what I would do. All right. Okay. Did this go off? Uh-oh. Once I got up. Hold on. Do you guys want it blinking, off, or like that? We'll just leave it like that. Kind of blend in with the... All right. The Christmas carol, Hark, the Herald Angels Sing, takes its title from a line in the Bible referencing the birth of Jesus Christ. The Christmas carol, Hark, the Herald Angels Sing, takes its title from a line in the Bible referencing the birth of Jesus Christ. True or false? I'm not worried about the lights. Love the blue eyes. Thank you. And these are my eyes. Thank you. Thank you so much. And fit check. And Bulldog says F. Hi, Jaden. How you doing? You guys like up the stream, please. Thank you. And the answer is false. You got that right, Bulldogs. The Bible itself contains no reference to angels singing at the birth of Jesus or otherwise. In 2001, a single Christmas card cost one buyer $25,000, even though almost 1,000 of them were made. In 2001, a single Christmas card cost one buyer $25,000, even though almost 1,000 of them were made. True or false? And Bulldog says true. And true. Anyone else? Wait, 3, 2, 1. And the answer is true. The hand-painted card, which was manufactured in 1843, is considered to be the very first Christmas card. It sold at auction in the UK for $20,000 or about euros. It doesn't say, okay. Is it euros? Doesn't say euros, but I'm pretty sure because it said, okay. Anyway, it sold at auction in the UK for 20,000 euros or about $25,000. Is that? Yeah, it just says with the thing in the front. Yeah, it's euros. Okay, I'm just saying what the card says. All right, woohoo! You guys are the best hanging out with me for an hour and 32 minutes. Oh my goodness. This was a lot of fun. You guys are the best. Can you listen to Passion by Scray? Hi, what is that? Saray? I don't know. Is that a band or something? I don't really understand the question. Okay. I think we said that. It's a song. Oh, I never heard of the song. All right. I think we read that before. We did read that one before. Okay. So we only got one card. Stonehenge, an ancient monument in the United Kingdom. Oh, I get it. Never mind. Okay. Off track. Stonehenge, an ancient monument in the United Kingdom, was used to celebrate an ancient form of Christmas. Stonehenge, an ancient monument in the United Kingdom, was used to celebrate an ancient form of Christmas. True or false? Okay, that's why I have this other card, because if you guys were paying attention, you would know. So it's just like another card, the same card read again if you guys are paying attention, True, your most avid fan. Bulldog says true. What is Christmas to me? I'll answer that question in a second. And the answer is true. The monument is believed to mark both the summer and winter solace, right? The point at which days begin to lengthen or shorten, though the latter is believed to have been the more popular. Okay. The Australian city of Sydney has only ever had, this is what the card says, that just didn't make any sense now, did it? Let's read that again. The Australian city of Sydney, say that 5 times real fast, has only ever had a white Christmas once in 1917. The Australian city of Sydney has only ever had a white Christmas once in 1917. True or false? Hello, Turkey. Hi. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Your most avid fan says true. Bulldog says true. Anyone else? Club soda. And the answer is false. Although snow can fall on Christmas Day in more mountainous regions of Australia, Sydney has never had a white Christmas. It's summer there on Christmas Day after all. All right. That was fun. Ooh, we got one more card. If you guys were paying attention, you would know the answer. So I'm going to just take a minute. This was really fun. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. And last question. You can tell she has taken a lot of powder. No, not much, Midnight Squirrel. Nope, not me. Bulldog says thumbs up. No, I don't do that. My English is weak, but I can do translations. Can you write this for me? What do you want me to write for you? I'm not touching my phone while I'm on a live because I might screw it up. I might hit something and, just get it all effed up. Why, what are you doing? How are you? I'm good. How you doing? Thanks for asking. Just take a little bit of a break here for a second for the last card. I want to thank everyone for being here and always participating. I appreciate every single one of you. You said not much. What do you mean I said not much? Oh. I don't know. You gotta be, see, I have the gift to gab. I'm Italian, I'm a New Yorker. We have the gift to gab. I can talk and talk and talk and talk. Forget about it. Watch my other lives. You'll hear me. I can walk and talk at the same time. Can you chew gum and walk at the same time? I don't even know how to pronounce your name. I'll just call you Han. If you write it, I'll understand by translating it. I can't write it. I'm not going to touch my phone. Okay, guys, we got one more card. You guys ready? Chocolate. Now, if you were paying attention, so this is a repeat question. You said not much powder. I don't, okay? No, I don't do that. Anyway, chocolate coins are given at Christmas to represent the gold given to the infant Jesus by the Magi. That's funny, he says. Thank you. Like up the stream, Midnight Squirrel. Chocolate coins are given at Christmas to represent the gold given to the infant Jesus by Magi. M-A-G-I. So Magi or Maggie. I don't know if I don't want to mispronounce it. And your most avid fan says false. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Do you have Facebook? Yes, I do have Facebook. And the answer is false. They are actually related to the charity handed out to the poor by the original Saint Nicholas. Aw. Okay, one last question. 9 out of 10 Americans celebrate Christmas. No, I don't have vodka. This is club soda. No, I don't do vodka. No, not me. This is club soda, and this is a margarita. That's what I have in that glass. 9 out of 10 Americans celebrate Christmas. True or false? Your most avid fan says true. And Bulldog says true. Oh, nice. I didn't see the margarita. Yeah, it's just like a... Oh, no. See, that's it. And nope, this is club soda. And the answer is true. Are you okay? Yes, I am. I'm okay, Kurt Cobain. Hi, how you doing? Welcome in. Kind of squirrely in here. Yeah, I know it is, right? Okay. And the answer, no, that's not vodka, Kurt Cobain. Nope, I don't do vodka, thank you. I can tell you like to party. Not really, I like to just relax. Hey, I'm going nowhere. If I want to have a drink once in a while, hell, I'm going to have a fucking drink. Anyway, so the answer is true. According to research conducted in 2017, 90% of Americans mark Christmas in some way, though fewer than half do as part of their religion. Do you guys celebrate Christmas? And what do you do on Christmas? Well, I mean, besides open gifts and stuff, do you actually, I personally do not celebrate Christmas. No. I stopped celebrating Christmas a long time ago. I just do it because it's fun. I'll buy my friends and my loved one gifts, but to celebrate, it doesn't mean really what it used to, like a long time ago. But, what are you going to do? And kind of squirrely in here is up. No, I could tell you like party. Hi, Marge. Or Morgs, how you doing? How you doing? Well, that was it for this trivia. Next week is the finale, week 4 of the Christmas trivia. And then after that, we'll take a little break off the trivia until next year. And then, of course, I'm not giving up the trivia. I will be doing trivia. I'm not too sure of what days, but definitely check out my community post. But I'll tell you all that next week. I'll be doing sports trivia and football trivia and all kinds of what we forgot trivia or what we should know trivia, all kinds of trivia. And, so we'll just do that. Like I said, next week is the last week. Week 4, just check out my community post for everything that's coming. And if you want to subscribe, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time we upload a video so you won't miss out. What is your favorite deli? I don't have one. They don't really have good delis around here. Not like in New York. I know my title about sport. I know very little about sports. Well, hey, you'll know when we do that. That's okay. I celebrate Christmas and Christmas Eve. Yeah, I do too. I mean, it's not like what it used to be, but I still like to eat and I cook. I do. I have on Christmas Eve, I have like an Italian spread and Italian food. And then on Christmas Day, we usually have fish and no turkey or nothing. Ugh, I can't stand turkey and I don't like ham. So I've been depressed a lot. I'm sorry, why are you depressed? You don't live in New York anymore? No, I don't, Midnight Squirrel. What do you mean I don't live in New York? Are you from New York? No, I don't live. I haven't been in New York in a long time. I'll never lose the accent. And Steak Fan Top says, I'm back. Hi, Steak Fan Top. I'm just about to leave. But I see everybody coming in, so I just wanted to say hello to everyone. And trivia is done for today until next week. I've been depressed a lot. I'm sorry, Morgs. Why you been depressed? Are you okay? Bye, Bulldogs. Nice to see you again. Thank you for stopping in. I'll see you next week. Appreciate you. I'm sorry you've been depressed, honey. All right, everyone. Well, this has been fun. Okay. What are you guys up to the rest of the day? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take all this off. I'm going to put on my pajamas. It's going to get really cold tonight. Woohoo! You live in Manhattan? Oh, really? I used to live in Manhattan a long time ago. I used to work in Manhattan, take the subway to Manhattan. It's great in Manhattan. I don't know if I would go there now. I mean, they're very busy. I mean, like I said, it's been a long, long time since I've been there. I got to take this off. Sorry, guys. Oh, my God. I got a headache. So I'll just talk to you guys for a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm going to change my profile. Well, you don't have to change your profile. Yeah, I used to live in Manhattan, work in Manhattan, party in Queens, so ran through Harlem a couple of times. But that was back then. I haven't been to New York in like forever. I don't know what I would do if I was to go back there. I definitely wouldn't ride the subway. On Christmas Eve, I go to my grandparents. Well, that's nice. It's great that you have grandparents. You spend some time with them. Heck yeah, family's very important. Very important, Morgs. And I'm sorry you're depressed. I hope you start feeling better, honey. All right, y'all. I'll just start taking everything off. Well, no, not everything. Just my costume. No, I don't live in Florida, Midnight Squirrel. I live in North Carolina. I used to live in Florida. I've been to Florida in like 13 years. Yeah, 13 years. I left 13 years ago this month. Last month. So much I know. All right, well, you guys take care of yourself. Make sure you stop on by, hit that notification bell, and be notified every time I upload a video. Stop on by. I do sunrise videos, beach videos. I do a couple of lives here and there. Did a live yesterday, walking my bells. I do nature walks, outdoors, and all kinds of good stuff. And make sure you stop by my shorts and watch my lollipop videos. Heck yeah, I got some really good lollipop videos. If you know, you know. And also my sunrise shorts. You guys take care of yourself. Remember to be kind to yourself and to each others. I'll see you next week. Bye.